You slut! I'm going to do the Omega thingamabobs now. For some reason, I cannot hear a thing. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's start. Shit, not again! Huh.
How inviting. I'm ready when you are, Kudrak. Say the word and we'll take the plunge. All right, into the yawn we go. I am with you, mortals. Along with the scant wisdom I can provide. And we appear to be at the merciful side. But I do detect some change. If I am not mistaken, there are fewer eggs floating in the aether. Welcome.
Welcome, Group Alpha. Your Welcome, Group Alpha. Your prompt arrival is appreciated.
Would seem your experiment continues in our absence.
Affirmative. Progress has been satisfactory. Approximately 50% of the test subjects has been eliminated. Each test world hosts our ongoing contests, wherein the strong eliminate the weak. Be better this. The progress is certain, conclusive, inevitable. Every result match the predictions predictive outcome. Every result except yours. Boom, boom. Do these images cause you distress? Please examine them closely. Without suitable stimulation, you may not exceed your calculated probabilities of success. Your survival is crucial to my study. Though through you, I may continue to explore the contradiction I have discovered in your otherwise important kind. The ability to triumph against overwhelming odds is one which I must acquire.
Foolish machine, what hast thou to show for all the years that has passed since the culmination of your war? Aught save the continued existence, hast thou not thought of what befalleth thine home star?
Your attempts to provoke me will not succeed. I will follow my programming, fight, win, evolve. Then I will return to Bing Bong Bong. Error. Accurate rendering of planetary label impossible in current mode of communication. Terminating exchange and returning to priority experiments. Alterations to machine equipment parameters detected. Recalibrating projected combat capability. Boom, boom, complete. I will now commence recording your practical performance. Processed. Alpha group. Overcome the obstacles in your path and reach the end of the course constructed for you. Oh, scheiße. Oh, no, that's good.
It seems we have our group, Otis. Shall we cut a path through the chaff? Then... those are nice cards. Which means one moment card game. Play? Do you mean to play a part at impersonating this time? Of course, that's why you meant. Well, we do have authorization to fight in this area of the rift, so I suppose there's nothing to stop you from joining us. Welcome aboard, Alpha.
Behold! You're playing a monk right now? Woo! Go Alpha! Yeah! Superman Alpha! Alright, one more fight, I believe.
Right. Are we ready, though? Apparently not. Ready? Fortunately for you, I came prepared for the occasion. What a perfect opportunity to field test my latest creation. Behold! The mark!
One moment, let me redo this part, because I don't know that Roman numeral.
Behold! The mark for 24 Iron Nero! Complete with a new and improved Mighty Mjolnir gunhammer. Step aside, Garland. Bear witness to the devastation.
Pretty. Let's do this, boys and girls and everything in between.
The world.
Let's keep going. Is that it? Do I get to shoot my thingy?
Is it?
Getting distracted chatting with my guild. Or free company. Behold, I have won!
That seemed to end. That seems to be the end of them and of the path as well.
That's my pretty.
As far as operational duration goes, that was pushing the limits. That was pushing the limits. Still, it should suffice. It's because it's between scrambling to stay out of the way of Nero's new toy, I found myself wondering what the card you use, Alpha. Care to explain? He boasteth that it is but one of many tools at his disposal. Be not deceived by his appearance, like all of Omega's creations. Alpha was chosen for his prowess in battle.
Boom, boom. Analysis complete. Results match envisioned projections. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subjects of note. Midgard Somer, your parameters are notably inferior.
Thou thus yet believe me the mighty worm I was in life, that incarnations present long ago. My fate was sealed the moment I delivered my spawn onto this far-flung star, that they might be suffered to remain. I did offer up my life unto Heidelin, abiding then and thenceforth in spectral form, a servant to be summoned in her hour of need.
Your account correlates with my records. It explains why I arrived on this planet only to find that my journey's purpose was lost. Of necessity, my priority shifted to repairs needed as I searched for a new subject of sufficient strength. Yet I still do not understand why you ate these creatures.
I should think the reason plain, but mayhap 'tis not as for a soulless machine, such as thee. By thee and thine my home lay waste. The sound of thee, thy very scent, visiteth unto me a tempest of rage. I but lend these mortals what little aid I can render.
Illogical. If you propose his purpose is to facilitate my destruction, it would require an entity more powerful than you were at your prime. Without the means to muster such might, your presence here is meaningless. The experiment continues. Alpha Group, your next opponent awaits you within the Sigmascape. Enter the comments and commence the contest. We are here.
The Sigmascape, eh? I sure set the worker analyzing the unspeakable horrors within. That would do it. Our new base of operation is up and running. Now, what I'd really like to do is delve a little deeper into Omega's past. Now, but as our dragon seems disinclined to indulge my curiosity, we have best focus on the task at hand. Let's get on with conquering the occupants of this Sigmascape, shall we?
Train, 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 doom train, doom train.
Before we cross the threshold, we should take a moment to discuss where we stand. What is the test that we need to conquer the Sigmascape?
Is that a mask or a face? The castle was certainly a surprise, but this is verging on disturbing.
And we currently have no idea what it might signify. My first instinct is to delve straight to our analysis. The problem being that without a reference point from within the Sigmascape to start from, we'll have no way of knowing if we've even if we're analyzing the correct data. Which means you'll just have to go in blind. Hardly the best way to enter into a fight, but needs must, and all that. Are you up for the challenge? Can I ask you to join him, Alpha? We seem to be fine out here, but Kudrak will need your authorization if he's to do battle within this test world. Keep your wits. Keep your wits about you, Savior. Your next opponent would be almost anything.
Alpha appears eager to proceed. You must enter Sigmascape version 1 whenever you are ready.
Right. Time to fight that train. Let us suplex that gosh darn train.
What am I gonna do to the train? Right here.
Goodrak, you've located the correct data. Our opponent appears to be a train. Here it comes.
Depending on how fast this goes, I probably might do the rest of the MSQ. God, we have two? No, oh, it's the white mage. God, I have a Reaper and I have done this. Let's dance! Dun 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 dun. I was supposed to hug the ghost. Oh well. Maybe that's something bad.
Silently, I thrust my spear into thee.
Aether Stream! Phantom Train! Kill the ghost! Kill the train! Blade dance! And the train has been derailed. Traveler from afar, thank you for Doma. Nero? Young Chocobo. The glorious absurdity. The glorious absurdity of it all. Even you must have managed to smile. Little wonder that Omega has in store for you next. A delinquent rowboat, perhaps? Or a hangry cable car? Where is Midgard Som? Not around. Thank the gods you're fast on your feet. When I first saw you'd be facing a train, of all things, I assumed I was hallucinating. But with that oddness behind us, we can be fully certain we have the right set of data for the Sigmascape. From what we've been able to determine, it is a recreation of a devastated world. Fortunately, we have not found it. Unfortunately, we have not found any clue as to its origin. We came across several familiar terms, Doma included, but the arc of history is inconsistent on our own. Given that Omega draws from realms which could be fiction or even other dimensions, we can only guess as the source onto which the Sigmascape is based. But if it was fiction, it seems
It seems safe to assume that the author has a bad experience with a train.
Painting time!
I expect you are fully recovered from your last fight, but we should probably go over the details of your next opponent all the same. According to our research, we'll be pitted against a foe known as the Chardanook. Not a train at this time, but some manner of animated painting? To be perfectly clear, the name refers more to the evil spirit that takes up residence within the picture, but the picture part would be key to our strategy. To that end, Nero has thrown together a little something I thought might be useful. Throw together, he says. Do you know how difficult it was to translate your absurd fancy into an actual tool with practical applications? What you demanded was nothing less than a miracle, and a miracle I have delivered. It seemed to recall you insisting on constructing it yourself. Still credit where credit is due. Very well done. History will appreciate my genius. Further, pretty. If you have a present, to you I present the fruits of my labor, the chocobo brush. I won't have confused you by trying to explain how it works, but suffice it to say I have adapted the tool to combat the peculiar nature of your rival. But put simply, you will be able to directly influence the space around you by painting pictures. Naturally, this process will require paint. As for the color, subject, and efficiency of your masterpiece, well, that shall depend entirely upon your own artistic sense. Now, back to you, Garland. Have you noticed the absence of a steaming cup in my hand? If you truly value the effort of your colleagues, you might consider filling the bloody kettle from time to time. Or is it another task his lordship, the chief, cannot accomplish without the help of his subordinates? Now listen here, Nero, I apologize for the damn kettle, but this has nothing to do with my upbringing. Next to the kettle is one of Alpha's card. Its face illustrating with this picture of spring water. Alpha appears keen to beginning the next encounter. You may enter Sigmascape version 2 whenever you are ready.
cruise chaser. I need and older plane. That's a lot faster than before. Let's check what Anya is like right. Oh ho ho ho! Oh ho ho ho! She is almost there. And now to find a painting.
A lady and a dark dude. Ah, what a splendid altria. Look around you, hero. Plenty of things to which the blah blah blah. The naked lady is here.
Auga! Alright, let's do this, boys. I'll give
The thing. To the people.
Go, you damn knights. What are you doing? Go. Oh, damn it. I should go buy that thing. I'm a bob. I was a waste of my things. Fire! Vroom vroom! Vroom vroom! Whee! Look at me! Look at me! Oh god. It was a homing attack. Homing attack! Let's do this, friends! Blade dance! That was a puny blade dance. Let me just do the thing! Waha! Goodbye! I wager the spirit was less than thrilled at being beaten at its own game. I say this field test are fast becoming my favorite parts of this whole experience. Alpha? He's staring at the thermal coil boil master. Career!
Welcome back, Gudrak. I was on the edge of my stool, watching you attempt to paint whilst fighting. But you soon seemed to get the hang of it. I'm glad our makeshift solution worked as intended. Makeshift solution worked as intended because I made it. Painting is easy, as it is intending. I feel I should remind you, however, that the brush was very specifically designed with the area and the foe in mind. Against aught else, it would avail you precisely as well as any other brush. One moment, this is Garland. That's great news. Well, what? Oh. They did they? Understood. We will meet them out there. That was Jesse. Apparently Biggs and Wedge considered themselves well enough to pay us a visit. They're on their way here to the yawn. Fancy a brief jaunt to the surface? No, thank you. I have data to analyze. Fine, just the three of us then. Gudrak, did you come out just to see us?
Kiri.
Look at the two of you, up and about already. You gave us quite the scare.
Aye. Chief Gudrak, and Alpha too. We didn't mean to drag you all away from your work.
Nonsense. After all, you've been through. Now, how can we not come on running? Speaking of which, should you even be walking?
The Chirurgent.
Aye. The Chirurgent will probably want to have words with us later. But we couldn't just lie back and let you brave the rift on your own. Do you even have enough hands to do that much work? Who's taking care of all the little jobs? Yes, the little jobs. It does seem that you two have spoiled me. I only recently learned that the killer does not, in fact, feel itself. But we're muddling along somehow. Gudrak has been a pillar of strength as always. Alpha has proven to be a stalwart companion, and Nero has been invaluable and insufferable in the equal measure. As for the test subjects themselves, they've certainly formidable, but Omega's experiment hasn't broken us yet. So go home, heal, and don't come back until you've finally recovered. It's good to hear that everything going well, but you call us the moment anything goes wrong. We'll be out here in a wink, even if we have to crawl.
So, listen here. Alpha, that uniform you're wearing makes you an official member of Garland Ironworks. That means you can call on us whenever you're in trouble. And what we can call you, it means you're not not alone. Biggs and I have to go away for a while, so I want you to look after Gudrak and the chief for us after, alright? Okay.
Oh, before I forget, we brought you something to put a spring in your step. You can't fight Omega's creations on field rations alone.
Strength. Use strength because I'm doing this as a spear. Pretty. Oh, what have we? The next one seems strong, but exhibits no further notable traits. Although the true challenge is the fourth opponent, but if I can find the pattern hidden in the chaos, then knowledge and reason will prevail. For even the moment most random action are produced from a underlying logic. One has but to isolate the behavior triggers. Bah! It tastes like seawater. Tastes like seawater. Why would... I need to take a closer look at that card. Alpha group shows signs of recovering from recent trauma, initiating action to maintain desirable stress levels.
We appreciate you coming out to meet us after imagining everything that could go wrong in there. It was a relief to find out he quietly getting on with the job. We'll have to hurry up and get well.
Alpha and Alpha and the chief has already gone back in, so don't let us keep you. Our colleagues over there should be glad to help you make descent as soon as you're ready. This dreadful experiment may have a way to go yet, but if you keep taking it one battle at a time, you'll be fighting Omega before you do. I mean, it will all be over before you know it. Ironworks hand. I have 2 more today.
Thank you for joining me here, up there, Jack. I know it meant a lot to Biggs and Wedge.
Pretty.
back, are you? Well, we should return to the task at hand. Everything all right, Nero? You look a bit green under the gills. The kettle was full of seawater, salt water, but the best stuff to brew with. Not the best stuff to brew with, it turns out. Really? Well, it wasn't my doing. Of course not. That would involve you feeling it. The water came from Alpha, created from one of his cards of his. I was very thoughtful of him and to make the effort, but next time I'll prefer a beverage that doesn't leave me feeling ill. In any case, you can handle support for the third battle on your own. I want to begin preparations for the fourth. Fair enough. Right, Gudrak. Your next foe is known simply as the Guardian. Until the ordeal with Chadarnuk, this battle promises to be relatively straightforward. Courage and steel should be enough to win you the day. Alpha?
Curie? Curie!
Version 4 has been unlocked. The file I found out that the Guardian says it was a weapon employed in the defense of the Empire's capital city. That would give you some idea of the extent of its capacities. Just maybe I have enough trouble concentrating as it is.
Right. I gotta go buy some stuff because I want to, depending on how fast it is, but it's not that far away, so I want to go back to the Reach and buy or use my poetics. Before I begin this task, I need to go get that tombstone thingy. I got another Olivia. Olivia. Drink. A drink. You know what? I'm gonna do it for fun. I'm gonna go back up there and see if I can. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, life is but a dream. I wonder if it says 19 minutes required. God damn, that's a long time. I guess it's just gonna be this for today. Well, not me trying to get up this thing, but... You know. This is embarrassing. Not like I haven't done it before. Dang, dang. Oh, God! Into the water I go. As a Dragoon, I should be able to just jump right up there. Oh, God! Haha, I've done it! Once again! Do the squats. Haha! It has popped! Up, up, and away! Time to fight the robots. The Guardians have translated between the hosts of different combat programs, trying to keep track of which does what. That oh, damn. After this, I'm going to fight the clown. Shocking. Little more. Oh, it's open. God damn it, they all left. Stupid people and their impatience and making me take the stuff. I don't need the Sigma stuff. Sigma! Sigma!
Done, are you? Done, are you? Well, that is almost the time. Congratulations, old friend. Judging by the lack of smoking holes, I'd say you have natural talent for avoiding laser beams. And this is what passes for a straightforward battle. Is it here in here? Phantom trains possess paintings and now this Magitech machine, assuming it was real, the realm that Sigmascape is based on might have been highly advanced in both the arcane and the mechanical arts. 'Tis truly a pity we cannot identify the test world's origin. Imagine how much we might have learned from such a civilization had we encountered it under different circumstances. But now is not the time for such idle thoughts. The next battle will be the last for this world, and Nero would have a strategy to share with us by now. This is the final battle to conquer the Sigmascape. We've put together a profile for your next opponent. They've encountered some fanatical foes in here. You've encountered some fanatical foes in here, but this time you'll have the novel experience of fighting an actual person. His name is Kefka, and he's a jester. According to the data, he preferred mode of fooling didn't just bring the house down, but the whole world. Apparently he found comedy in the tragedy of others and condemned countless thousands to death for his own amusement. The jester should bring some misery. 'Tis most amusing. Nevertheless, we must treat this villain with all seriousness. His rise to bloodhood and subsequent rule over a shattered world is clearly documented in the records. Kefka is a formidable mage and a cunning one besides. Your tactics must account for both his power and chagrin. You've been working on the solution, yes? Would it be enough? Will it be enough? Have you ever known me to do anything by halves? The jester's face paint is a mark of his intent. If you only watch the surface, you'll be fighting at a disadvantage. To put it bluntly, Kefka will seek to deceive you. Even as you predict his actions and adjust your position, his true attack will reveal the fate of what it was. This is where things become interesting. I have tuned this monitor to follow me, to observe this Sigmascape with greatly enhanced clarity. If I observe discrepancy between Kefka's behavior and the impending attack, I will endeavor to warn you. The time will be crucial, of course. Timing. How confident are you of this strategy? I predict a 50% chance of success. Any delay, however, slightly in reaction to his feint will render my warnings all the points. Isn't it exciting? It is no safe way to practice this hero. We must test our tactics on the field of battle. I'm afraid he's right. I'll lend you all the support I can from this side. Make the preparations you need and head into the Sigmascape. We cannot let the jester have the last laugh. Embrace your... My pretty! Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. But people can always rebuild and new lives will always be born. A frequent conversation that accompanied Kefka's data. He was the first line, but that was no mention of who uttered the reply. How predictably forthright of you. I'm sure it was the hero such like yourself who gave the original response. For one champion, I tire of waiting for the fun to begin. Let's go through this. Let's see this through, Gudrak, one battle at a time. Are you asking my permission? Oh, by all means, let's get things away. Elvis is clearly poised to spring into action. You may enter Sigmascape version 4 whenever you are ready.
Alrighty. Last one for today. I will do, tomorrow will be 4 lords. Oh, maybe MSQ. But 4 lords. Yeah, 4 lords. 4 lords. Yeah, I should finish the 4.2. Maybe today I'll do that.
Rise of the new sun. Here I am, with a spear that twirls.
Everybody is leaving me. Boo. Boo. Ah, here we go. Hello. Sigmascape Virgin Full. There he is.
I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be dirt under the bottom of my boot, or the dirt stuck to the bottom of my heel. I will destroy everything. I will create a monument to non-existence.
Kefka-chan. Let's do this, boys and girls, and everything in between. When there's question marks, you do the opposite. If I remember this correctly. The question mark's in.
Proficiency!
Behold, blade dance! Haha! I am the Sigma. I am the Omega.
I lost? How can I lose? I just can't believe it.
Here we go. And goodbye to the statue. Sigmascape complete. Root. Team. F. 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 Ass. Whoa. See if everybody's gone after I did my woo.
That's it, isn't it? He won.
Bim boom. This contest has been decided. Alpha group is victorious. The Sigmascape test world will now be erased.
Come on. Come on. Come now. Come on. Let's go. We shall go and help. Come on. We should go and find Gudrak. Nero! Nero! Talk to me, man. Are you hurt?
You could say that. I had a visitor while you were attending your little ironworks reunion.
Omega. Damn it. We would never have left you alone. We should never have left you alone. Not after what happened to Biggs and Wedge. As if I would trail after behind you, like some sniveling lapdog. No, I chose to remain and behold the results. That was my victory. It was my ingenious that defeated these foes, even your precious warrior of light, with just another variable in my grand experiment. Alright, Nero, save your strength. I'll fetch Crew Dragon Alpha and then we can get out of here. Garland. The next round is yours. But you cannot continue holding back. It is time to unfether the brilliant mind of yours to do what must be done. And I am not just talking about what happened, what becomes of Omega. You cannot preach freedom through technology and keep yourself locked up in chains.
through battle, another battle won. Thine might knoweth no bounds, child of man.
Boom. The Sigmascape has been terminated. Congratulations, Alpha Group. Congratulations, Utracia. Consistent with previous performances, you have once more defeated a foe of vastly superior combat capability. I have constructed a theory to explain this phenomenon. In order to conserve life energy, you subconsciously limit your output during standard activity. I have taken this factor into account when calculating your potential, but judging by the wild fluctuations in values, it is possible your limits are exceeded by an unpredictably high degree when engaged in combat. Boom, boom. Current data, unreliable. Accuracy of further experiments may be compromised. Recalculating necessary. You will exhibit your full potential unrestrained by self-imposed limits. Prediction. Place subject in moral peril will facilitate the collection of desired data.
Oh, you dick!
Reveal your power.
Let me measure the extent of your existence.
In precisely 180 seconds, I will terminate your life. You are to attempt escape with every last reserve of power you possess. Wrong guard. Oh no. Alpha, your participation is unnecessary. Do not interfere.
Curious. 'Twould seem the circumstances of thine birth taint not the purity of thine life. The seed which all mortals nourish is found within thee too, Alpha. As for thee, Omega, after the passing of eons, it is this truly the extent of thine evolution? I have grasped the core of thine wretched existence and judge that my guidance here is no longer needed. Even I cannot fully bend the rules which govern this place. I have reached beyond my strength at the last. But it so be it. Such a death becometh thee not.
Dynamis! That's Dynamis! That's Dynamis!
To slumber shall betake me for a time. The incarnation I leave with thee will be mine in form, but not in spirit.
That's the whole reason. The minion.
Midsummer. Again, your actions are incomprehensible.
Heed me, empty vessel, thine all too clumsy efforts to draw out that which by thine own admission defieth thine understanding is the very height of folly. Temper thine desire. Trust to the results of thine experiments, and when thou hast it, witness these mortals in the fullest of their glory. Then mayest thou determine if the prize thou seekest is thine for the taking.
Acknowledged. Attempt to artificially elicit potential has failed. Tend to your injuries, Alpha Group, and prepare for the next round of testing.
Gudrak, Alpha, I need your help. It is Nora. Nero, he's... Twould seem that we all have a tale to share, but not here. Come on, we're leaving.
Aye, sir. The chief has already departed for Rauga's Beach. A few of our people were on hand to help him transport Nero. Oh, and I was told to tell you that Jessie expects a full report as soon as it's convenient. And by that, she generally means now. greater teleportation.
See, this is what I wanted to do with the ghost train. Right there, or the Roman Phantom train. We need a monk though, so. Da, 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 da. Critical. Alpha? Kudrak, I was told you'd make it out of the hole, but nothing beats seeing you with my own two eyes. In case you're wondering, Nero was taken straight to the infirmary. The chief should be back soon with news if you don't mind waiting.
Chief, how is he? Not good. It seems one of Omega's nastiest minions paid him a visit on our absence. He put on a brave face, but having seen his injuries, I'm surprised he kept going for so long as he did. The Chirurgians confined him to no bed. Even should Omega extend its next invitation, Nero won't be coming with us. Midgard Sommer is taking a lengthy nap now, isn't he? And it won't be long before our base camp is lost to the rift again.
When the time comes, I'll join the expedition myself. The challenge will only be harder, and you'll need someone reliable at your back.
I appreciate the offer, Jesse, and I may yet take you up on it when the time comes. But let's not make any decisions just yet. I have a lot of thinking to do about what's happened, and about what lies ahead.
The poor thing. He seems worried. Thank you for saving. Hey.
Well, that got a smile on his face. We may not understand what he says, but I think we can understand how he feels. Right. Much as I'd like to stay and chat, we all have work to do. Sooner or later, we're going to have to face Omega itself, and we've all seen what it's capable of. We need to be stronger. We need to be ready when Omega calls on us again. Let's make sure that we are.
So what I'm gonna do now is unlock the Savage, and then unlock next. It is Alpha, Sigma, and Omegascape. Is it Alphascape? So it was Deltascape, Sigmascape, and then it's Alphascape. Bim bom. Initiating. Welcome.
How may I assist you today?
Bim bom.
Good day, a valued employee. Thank you again for your tireless efforts.
As part of the Savage Initiative, we bring you Phase 2 of our Pending Melodies Selections, a composition designed to rejuvenate both body and soul and spirit. The song brings to mind a gentle sea, an ebb and flow of the tides, a rhythmic poem upon the exhaustion of your soul. As with our first installment, we sought the cooperation of the same illustrious minstrel for this piece. It seems he has drawn inspiration from his recent visit to the Far East. Now close your eyes and float upon a calm ocean of music. Let your worries be carried away by the waves as you swell the recedes. Swell and recedes. Clear your mind and allow you vistas to unfold. Hear, feel, and ponder their mysteries.
Savage. Sigmascape Savage has now accessible.
Good timing, Gudrak. There's been another anomaly detected at the yawn. Assuming previous stances are something to go by, this energy fluctuation is another of Omega's so-called invitations. If you don't mind waiting a moment or two, then we can discuss things with Master Garland. He should be here soon. The chief should be here by now. I bet my stock in the company he's fiddling with the research data. I suppose I should explain. Even if the chief might prefer me not to share. After your last run-in with Omega, Master Garland had some research notes smuggled in from the Empire, from Golemald. The notes are part of Midas non-Galvis' legacy, who was of course the chief's father and the Empire's preeminent engineer. The incident at Bojja Citadel, do you know of it? I suppose you would. Even outside the Empire, the tale was a famous one. Midas built a tower to harness Dalmasca's power. Dalamud's power. And it brought annihilation onto the entire town in which it was built. That isn't the kind of event you can simply brush under the rug. And as you can imagine, the job of sifting through the rubble afterward was not a pleasant task. Master Garland was slated to assume his father's position as head engineer, but this disaster added to his opposition to the Emperor's path of conquest convinced him to abandon his homeland. The chief has wanted nothing to do with the lunar transmitter or the data used to create it until now. I think he means to put the research to use in your conflict with Omega. In fact, given the time frame, there can be no other explanation. Listen to me, listen to me. Gujak, the chief's genius is plagued by a great ideal of apprehension. But even so, once he makes a decision, he doesn't do things by halves. When the time comes, he'll come through for us. You have to believe that.
Sorry I'm late. I was a little too focused on my work and lost all sense of time.
No excuses, Chief. What have I told you about being punctual to staff meetings? In any case, I've shared the situation at the Yan with Gujak.
Good. And you know the Omega is likely ready to continue with its tests. Shall we go and knock on the door?
But Chief, Biggs and Wedge aren't fit to fieldwork yet, and the Kyrujan gave Nero strict orders to stay abed.
And what of Midgard Soma? Still taking his nap, is he?
That leaves with only you and Gujak and Alpha. Maybe it is time I joined the expedition.
No, Jesse. I need your talents elsewhere. There is a half-built device in the workshop that I need you to finish putting together. I've drawn up the designs and completed the core mechanics. The final assembly would pose no problem for an engineer of your ability.
A new device? Does this mean you've used the... Whatever you say, Chief. I'll have it ready and waiting for you. Just be safe in there.
Right. It's back to the rift for us. Let's finish this experiment and bring the fight to Omega itself. One more time.
Alright, that is it for me today. 2 hours and 30 minutes is pretty good. If I do say so myself, and I'm saying so myself. Again, thank you for watching. And if you're watching the VOD, please come to the live stream, which I do almost every day between 10 and 8. Today I started around 9. I've been more consistent about starting at 9, but I want to start earlier. I keep getting distracted. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you can, like and subscribe, and have a good morning, evening, afternoon, evening, and night. Whatever time it is for you, and goodbye!